Good morning. Hey, Chrissy, I'm wearing our t-shirt. I needed a hug today. I don't like wearing it because I don't want to wear it out. But it was a long week. I think all but one client showed up. And then that was a texting email session. So and then I had a Thursday, Friday, Saturday conference that I went to. And when I say all day, I mean, it was 9 to 8 and 9 to 8:30 or 9:45 to 8:30 at night. And then it was just half a day on Saturday. Yeah, first Zit I've had in 30 years. It was huge. It just kept growing and growing until last night I put toothpaste on it. But I couldn't get all of the toothpaste off very well, so I had to scrub it, and so it is all inflamed. I just put some castor oil on it to see if I could calm it down a little bit, but my skin gets irritated easily. Anyway. So I was reminded over the course of this last week just how much I love the work that I do and how much I love learning. And I like learning along with other people because I like watching them learn. And I like the discussion in between students. I teach at my job, basically. And then I get to be a student when I do these conferences. It just reminded me of how... Where's my pen? How I've had a lack of loyalty to remembering the things that bring me some of the most joy. I remember hating school as a student until I finally got kicked out of high school. And then when I started going to college for various things, I loved the classroom. I loved learning. I've got a lot to do, so I'm going to start walking and talking. I love it. There's nothing that brings me more joy. I mean, a lot of people say their kids bring them the most joy or this or that. I don't have that. I just don't. I don't have that. What do I want to call it? Oh, this was on sale on Amazon yesterday. I didn't buy more because I've got so much. So much. Makeup. But it's a great moisturizer. And my face has been kind of dry this morning. So I'm going to put it on because it is a nice moisturizer. And I think with that castor oil, it'll be awesome. So anyway, I think, and honestly, I love my dog as much as a lot of people love their kids. That's my opinion. I'm saying a lot. Sorry about that. But we have to have something that isn't attached to another being that we're dependent on. Because if something happens to them, which we now know, that's what happens, whether we're being a good girl or not. Oh, hold on, my nose is itching. We need something that we can do without anyone's permission, without anyone else's car, if we can, something that's ours. It's on our own time. Ooh, I was encouraged to try one of the little headbands. I love these headbands. I just love getting gifts too. You know what? I have a couple friends, Chrissy and Carla. Cindy once in a great while, who will send me a little something in the mail, even if it's just a card. To say Happy Halloween or Happy Easter. Carla's really good at that. I mean, it's not like me and Chrissy where we talk fairly often. We don't talk very often. But she will send me a greeting card. And there's just something almost magical about getting a card. Look at all that hair being tamed by this little teeny weeny. I love that. Okay. Hi, Frankie. Come on. Jump. 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 Hey, look at that. Look at that. What is that? Jump. Oh, goodness sakes. You can see. Get it. Go find. Oh. That was my effort. And I gotta cover up this zit. I can't take it no more. Here's something a little thicker. That'll do it. So my yard, the work I do in my yard, I love doing that. And that is one of the things that is mine. There for a while, it wasn't all mine because I didn't stand my ground. I mean, just a little bit about me is that my husband isn't well very often or for very many days in a row. My poor guy. So oh my God. He won't quit barking. Did he quit? So anyway, when I would work in the yard, if he was acting out, it would really change my energy level, change my energy direction to where I couldn't really focus on the job. And your world gets pretty small when when you work from home and you're taking care of someone at home. It's kind of hard to get out. Even though I don't really want to get out. So I love being home. But when the house is stressful, you have to figure out how to just not be so in your head sometimes. And that's not easy. It's not easy. It's called, it's called broken dreams, because nobody gets married on purpose thinking, I want to get married and be a caretaker. You get married for more romantic things than that. But it's not just me going through this. A lot of us, as we age, we're going through this with our partners at some level. Or some people have handicapped children who are now getting older, and we're facing what happens to them if something happens to us, or what am I going to do when I don't have all that direction, or What am I going to do later today when I am so wore out from taking care of this person? I don't want to die feeling suffocated and resentful that I didn't get to live. I mean, there are a lot of things that go through the head. Why? Because we're human. Those are normal thoughts to have, right? And so the married till death do us part, sickness and health, rich or poor. Yeah, I get it. It sounds romantic. What are you doing, tough guy? What are you doing, tough guy? Molly, come here, honey. I don't want them jumping up on my lap. Hi, honey. Come here. You want to jump? You want to jump? Good. Molly, come here. You don't get to see Molly very often. Hi, Molly. Hi, baby. My little girl. How are you? You want to jump? Oh, look at those muddy feet. Yep. Oh, those kids. Well, that's what I bought all those sheets for, so. Okay. So what this is about is an awakening to the facts. I can still be committed to the things that I'm honorable towards. I can still be honorable to the things I'm committed to. I can have my integrity and still be committed to what I have signed up for. I don't like leaving things unfinished. And I will say, until certain changes, we can have boundaries. Certain changes are made. Sometimes we can or can't finish our obligations. I mean, I've been in the position where I thought, I'm not going to be able to make it. I'm going to have to quit. But sometimes it's just a matter of oh, my nose is itching so bad. Sometimes it's a matter of stop thought, change thought. Once I get to the place, and this is good for humans, when we get to a place where we're almost sitting on the fence, should I go, should I stay, should I go, should I stay? That's a time that when you're sitting on a fence, one leg on one side and one leg on the other, the only thing you're going to get is a sore crotch. So when you find yourself sitting on the fence, this is the great experiment. Stay. That way you don't have any regrets, right? I know. I was very tempted to leave several years ago. I was just like, I'm not going to die like this. I am not going to live the rest of my life like this. Especially because the personality part was just meanness. And you never knew what was going to happen next. It was just like, you've got to be effing kidding me. But then with some medication change and some physical health movement, because it's like rolling a boulder uphill sometimes. Just like trying to get someone who's so staticky in their brain, with some of the PTSD issues cross over into paranoia, and so it's hard to get someone to listen to something that's good for them. I mean, heck, I have paranoia too. If someone was trying to talk me into getting an operation, I'm not quite sure. The fear of pain for some people can be debilitating. Frankie, get up there and keep wiping your muddy feet on my bed. Go ahead. Okay, so it's so important to be open to new lessons, right? So over the weekend, I was thinking how much attention I had to give to these classes off and on, because there was only, if you were lucky, 15 minutes in between the classes. And they were bam, bam, over and over again. No lunch break. And if, you're going to do a pee break, you had to leave one class a little early to get into another one. Or remember to put, like I had it on my desktop for a while, but then I put it on my phone, and I have one of these attached to it so I can wear it around my neck. You know what they're called. Lanyard, I think. So you have to remember to turn it off when you go potty. Yeah. Or while you're fixing your meal. So I was lucky. I was able to carry my phone around. There's some other people who are like, they didn't have the room in the house to listen to it with their iPods. I don't know. I guess your living situation is your own business. Sometimes you don't have the freedom to walk around with ear pods in your ear, or the health to wear ear pods, or whatever's going on. Anyway, I was lucky enough to do that. And it just made me think, when I was listening to, they had an open forum where you could talk about what you liked about the conference and what you would change. And I was just like, I love this format. It was like, bam, bam, bam. Got all these classes in 2.5 days. Learned so much, and the camaraderie was just delightful. It was wonderful. So, but some other people didn't care for it. But I am signed up for some more. And I remember thinking, there was this aha moment when we were in that class where I was like, I need more of this. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but I need more of this. I need more online classes. And I'm going to figure out, excuse me, how to get them. But the thing is, I have been taking online classes for a while, but they're learn at your own pace, do your own homework. I need to be interactive. I need to see other classmates. I need to be able to hear different conversations. And the thing is, it's so much better than going out and socializing to me, because I'm still learning. I still get to look at people, watch people, without interacting with so many. I just don't really feel like interacting that much would be what I wanted to do. If I can do it in a classroom live, that would be awesome. But I don't want to. I don't really want to go out to lunch more often with my girlfriends, so to speak. Like if Chrissy, Cindy, or Karen, or Carla were neighbors, that'd be different. I would want to see them for coffee every morning. But when they're just friends, you got to go out to a restaurant, or you got to go do an activity, you have to dress up, you have to have makeup on. It's just a lot of work. So the point is, you get to know yourself enough to where you can figure out how to take care of yourself. It's easy to forget how to take care of yourself. What did you find? What you got? Oh, he's so entertained by me. But he has a... Where is it? Get your toy. Get your toy. He's got stuffed animals all over the house right now. I think it's not just about having honor and integrity. It's also about what makes you come alive. We need more people who are alive. Where? Oh, good baby. I love you, baby. What? Where's that? Go get it. Go find. Where is it? Go find. Where is it? Oh, honey. Go get it. Go get that toy. Get that toy. He's so stubborn. Well, we're all doing the best we can. Where am I? I don't know. It's just kind of exciting. Did I already know this? Yes. Did I forget it? Yeah. Sometimes we need to be in the right place at the right time to get the reminders that we need. You know, it's funny that there are a lot of people who are basically saying, I hear you, I hear you, I hear you. I know all that, I know all that. Because inside they know all that. But there's a resistance to doing, to following through. That's the key. Find that resistance spot. And then ask yourself, what is that about? What is that about? Most people who are facing death are angry, are angry because they're dying before they've ever yet lived. Right? Does that make sense? That's really true. So what do? You have to find a way to wake up. You have to find a way to wake up. And decide that you can be more committed to yourself than someone else. Boy, that's what I had to learn how to do. Doesn't mean for a minute that you don't still love them and that you don't want to still take care of them. And I hate the corny saying, oh, you have to take care of yourself before you can take care of someone else. Put the oxygen mask on you before you put it on your neighbor. Yeah, it's true. Oh, I meant to use my liquid eyeshadows. I really like these. I really like them. Boy. So, some people have a lot of grit in certain areas, but not in other areas. I have a lot of grit when it comes to ooh, that's what I need. Loretta. I have a lot of grit when it comes to doing things for other people. But when I get just so tired, that weird spot of tiredness, that's where I'm sitting on a fence. I don't know whether to go to bed or watch mind-numbing TV or, you know what I mean? It's kind of like that. That's all. It doesn't feel like anything serious until I've done it several days in a row. And I start getting agitated, irritable, resentful. Watch out for that stuff. I'm telling you about me, right? But honey, this isn't just about me. This is about a lot of people. And you don't have to put your finger on it. You don't have to be able to touch it and see it. It's sneaky. It's sneaky. I was looking at the folder where I put my CEUs. These are, the conference was for, it was a, addiction and spirituality conference. We had a lot of mix of folks, a lot of clergy, which is kind of cool. I'm a mum. So I was thinking about, I was looking through the file where I was putting the brochure to keep track of the conferences I've gone to. And I've got a lot of CEUs stacked up. I usually, almost every year, have double, triple, whatever. It's like a lot of people say, oh, I have to get my CEUs in. I never have to say that because I love learning, right? Well, I think what I've learned is that I miss the classroom. I miss the classroom. Whether it's an online classroom or in person. Yeah. I think it's important to get to know ourselves enough. I am not the only person who's gone through something like this. That's why I'm sharing it with you. Is I'm sharing with you my story, but this is really a lot of people's story, where you're just trying to figure out how to fine-tune the depression, the anxiety, whether it's social or generalized or triggered by conversations in the house. It can be a never-ending journey. And when people have such simple minds, and I don't mean dumb, I just meant some people don't think in such a complicated way. You can look at this cup and see it in 1, 2, or 3 ways, and there are some people who see it in 16 different ways. They can talk about this cup for an hour. Yeah, and I'm one of those people. I can describe it, talk about manufacturing, supplies, how they come up with the size of the handle, and blah, blah, blah. See? I can talk about it. It's people like in that ballpark where as your hormones change, your personality kind of changes. As your health changes, it affects your personality. As people are added or subtracted from our lives, we change a little bit. So it's kind of like, oh, it's not about woulda, shoulda, coulda. No. It's about what now. That's what it's about. What now? That's what it's about. We can't really... I am not quite sure why people like that pink powder. Hey, Plum Plum, is it still working for you? Did you get more of that pink powder? The one I showed you from Temu? What a great price on it, right? I just can't quite... I got my money back. Yes, I did. I know. Sounds crazy, but it's true. I I feel like I'm missing something, but... Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to find a... There it is. Find a brush to put a little of this shine on here. Put a little shine on it. So I'm a little excited today. I'm excited because this next week I think I have a couple clients. Excuse me. A couple clients that are going to be falling off on how often I see them, or maybe even taking a break. Yay, they're so great. They're so wonderful. Working so hard and reaping the benefits, right? That's so cool. So instead of, oh, I forgot. There's an organization that's reaching out because they're saying that there are some people who've been in the floods and they're reaching out to build their counselor base. And part of me wants to get right in the mix of it, like I did with COVID and back in the day, like I did with Katrina. Those were sort of my two big feathers in my cap where I felt like I was on a mission. But I don't know. I might open up a couple slots for them. But any more openings after that, I want to get in a class. I think it's going to help my nerves, my anxiety, my everything. I am going to wear my hair wild today. I don't care. I need to be unbridled today. I'm tired of being tame. I am. Tired of it. I think, I was telling one of the pastors on in one of the classes, I said, I feel like I'm a good girl. I'm kind of a saltine cracker. And all of the crackers, I'm a Triscuit maybe a Triscuit. But I'm not a goldfish. I'm not ranch and sour cream. I'm not rosemary and pesto. I'm just sort of a square peg in a square hole. That's where I feel comfortable. That's where I feel my rhythm. And I don't, excuse me, I don't see any reason to change that. However, there is a certain wild edge to me that I have that I call it spicy. I'm a little spicy, right? I don't have any secrets. Do I have some things that if you do enough research, you'll find out about me and I'll be a little embarrassed? Yes. Just because I didn't think to tell you yet. But I think that's okay. I think living at that level is okay. I think getting to know ourselves in a level where we can look at our past and not be ashamed of it. When we can look at our present and feel like, I'm feeling fulfilled. And we can look at our future and say, what do I have on my agenda that I can look forward to? Besides, look at that headband. That is pretty dang cool, if you ask me. Who would have thought? It's just edgy and spicy enough for me to feel like, I'm wearing metal. I'm wearing wire in my hair. What you got to say about that? Is that metal? Is that a metal wire in your hair? Yes, it is. Pretty cool, huh? That's pretty cool. Okay. enough about me. What do you think of me? What do you think of me? Look at this mud on my bed. Look at. Do you even care? 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 Where are you going? Okay. Okay. Let's blabber about nothing again. Humans wrinkle up. Shrivel up. You know what I mean? Shrivel up. That sounded right. If they don't have something to look forward to. That's my boy. Oh, you've been rolling in the dirt. Oh. Poop. 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 Yeah, we have to have something to look forward to. And if you have a complicated brain, then you have to, it can't be something simple like watching TV all the time. It can't be. It'll suffocate you. It has to be something more complicated. That's what I'm learning and I knew it. I just didn't know it. You can't take something, this is what I heard, this is what I knew, and this is what I talk about sometimes, especially when people are new in recovery. You can't remove something that was really important to you, that really meant something to you. Even just a dream, even just a hope that someday you would have this or that. And then you get disappointed and you're like, now what do I do? How do I make the best of this? Well, that dream was a certain size. So if it's of a happy marriage or a happy career or a beautiful home and yard with a big swimming pool, whatever your dream was, if it was really important to you, whatever that size is, that's the size that has to heal and has to be filled. And usually a hole that's left behind by something earthly is usually a hole that needs to be filled by God's love. Or at least something as interesting and juicy, right? So for me, it's God's love, but I also have to fill it with something intellectual, something that feeds my soul, right? Yeah. So I'm going to look for one of those online classes. Get one of those silly, maybe I'll get I'll look into one of those gurus that talks about spirituality and get a few classes in that. I don't know. Like, I don't know enough about religion, so maybe I could take some theology. I would just audit it, pay for the class and audit it, because I don't want to take all the tests. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to audit. I don't want to have to take a bunch of tests. And I don't care if I get another certificate or license in anything. I don't know. Maybe I'll get some kind of certificate to be able to marry people. That would be fun. Ha! I'm not serious about that. Okay. I got stuff to do. You got stuff to do. I love you. And I know you enjoy hanging out with me a little bit. Maybe you love me. I don't know. But I love it. Oh, crap. I gotta open this. Hold on. Ugh. I I got a Temu package. And look, it's coming apart. I know what that is. I ordered, I watched stuff online. Frankie. I watched stuff online and this lady said that, oh, what is her name? Dang it. She does POSs. Public Service Announcement, PSAs. It's a black lady. She's probably about my age. Oh my God, I love her. I just found her recently. But I'm pretty sure she's the one who said, if you have a baker's rack, you have a cookie sheet and you put lots of tea lights under it, you can heat up food. I was thinking, you know what? I'm going to spend... Did you know these cooling racks are kind of pricey? So I got mine from Temu. I'm not going to ever use it for cookies, so I don't need to. But this will fit perfectly in one of my cookie sheets. How about that? Sorry. Said goodbye and I didn't even mean it. Okay, these were, oh dang it. I bet I got the wrong color. I have been trying different eyebrow wands, companies for browns, and now I realized taupe is the only color I can use. And maybe I'm going to be trying gray. And this was supposed to be... I accidentally ordered some... Oh, good. That's taupe. Right? Why doesn't it look the same to me? I got to get my glasses. What color does it say? 01 is a different language. Oh no, that's instructions. I don't think that's, I don't know, it's pretty close to taupe. I'm gonna try that. Oh, there goes my dog. He's got to, oh, I wanted a little makeup bag, and I looked, and I looked, and I looked, and I thought I would never find the right one. Because some of them are goofy and cute, like with cats or elephants on them or whatever, but they're flat. They don't have like a width to them. And I don't know, they get so dirty. And then I ordered one of these, and it was like this big, and it didn't even have a width to it. It was like, what are you gonna put in there? I don't know. But this one has, look at it, has a toggle, so it's easy to do this. It has a little thing on each side, so if you want to put a strap on it, you can. But this is, oh, look at that. It has a little chain. How cute is that? I don't know. I guess I could wear it for a necklace once without it turning gray. But this will hold. I carry a great big bag, and there are some things that I carry. It's like being Mary Poppins. There's some things I put in that bag, and this is shiny, and it's a light color that's cleanable that I can put in my great big Mary Poppins bag that I carry around, and keep it clean looking, and because I'll carry seriously, I carry snacks and various little medicines. From Temu, I bought these little tiny, they're like this with a lid, but they're plastic and they're tiny. They're almost as big as my thumb. And I put just a couple different, like Benadryl. There's one, if you get diarrhea, you take this medicine and it works within minutes to shut you down so you can get home. What else? Aspirin, Tylenol, because you never know what somebody might need. So this will be like my little first aid kit. You never know. And I get hungry, don't get in my way kind of thing. Okay, cool. Oh, and I'm going to save this as stuff in a purse. Or maybe put that back in there right now. Because I don't know. Oh, this is really, seriously, the perfect size. If it had just been an inch or two shorter, it would have been fine too. It's almost on the edge of being too big, but that bag is big. I have big, large bags. And really, all I need is room for this. Frankie, come. My wallet, my sunglasses, you know, a few things. I need a lot of stuff. I don't like being out in the world and think, oh, I gotta go home. Okay. I don't know what you're being all noisy about. Frankie, stop. Okay, so I'm using this new gadget that I got from Temu to open my box. What is going on here? Okay. Can you even see me opening this stuff? Sorry. Let's see what we got. Oh, yay! A remote. And candles. I was supposed to, you know how Temu will tease you as if you're getting a free gift. And then if you don't go ahead and push go, it takes the free gift away. And then what it leaves in your cart is, I don't know if you know this, but it's usually about the best price that you can get. So I got these, I think, for $8.99. They kept threatening to send them to me free, but ow. Let's see. I don't know how to. Wait. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You have to have a screwdriver to open these. Why didn't anybody say that in the reviews? That is ridiculous. Why in the world would you want something that you needed a little screw to even be able to put the battery in? Would you tell me that? Well, I'm not going to put this screw back in. It's got a little latch. They look pretty corny and hokey up close. But the pictures make them look pretty realistic from just a little bit of distance. Look at how hokey that looks. And it's not glass, it's plastic. But we're gonna see how this works. So, hang on. Got something else in here. Okay. So this bag will not be able to be reused, I can tell you that. Okay. Whoopsie. Okay, so I am kind of a hippie. Brow tint gel. Okay, good. See what color. Please be gray. Please be gray. Please be gray. Warm taupe. Well, taupe is better than brown. I'm going to try it. Oh, look at that. So the lid is the big long one. You brow mascara is very expensive, by the way. Just FYI. Okay, I'm gonna open this first because this is what I'm excited about. Okay, lots of reviews on these, and people love them. It's a kind of a lounger. It's the pants. Oh, this is why they were bragging about them. Because they actually have the fleece on the inside and the outside. And here's the top. Okay, we're going to look at this. Because people are like holding them up, but they're not really showing anything. So I want to see how long it goes. You know, they have those tiny little, those tiny little Asian girls wearing these clothes, or I don't know where they're getting all those tiny people, if they're, you know how they do those Asian sizes. This is, I'm pretty sure, a large. Yeah. And I'm gonna just hold these up. I got gray. They had a couple other colors, but with these dogs, the length is just long enough, and the waist actually comes. I think these are perfect. I love them. Throw those in the wash, hang to dry. Always, people, there's some people who act like they're going to wear these clothes before they throw them in the washer, and I highly discourage wearing any clothes from anywhere, let alone Temu, without throwing them in the laundry. Okay, these sweaters are anywhere between $20 and $30. That's how wide they are. On rare occasion, you can get them for less. I have gotten lucky and gotten a couple for like $14 or $15. So, because I'm kind of a hippie, I like these comfy clothes. And you can also dress it up. If you're going to wear a suit and you're going to put this over it with some high heels, believe it or not, it looks pretty good. I like the feel of it. It's not super cozy like this, but oh yeah, and that thing is shedding a lot. Yeah, you're going to want to wash that. But I have these now. About every color. I'm gonna tell you. Can you see me from over there? Okay, so I have, this is what a nut I am. Okay. I have a black in the other room, but here's my new brown. I have a light gray. I wear this a lot around the house with my pajamas. I love this shade of blue. And I got this rust colored, great fall color. I wear this a lot around the house as well. I can tell you that I love sweaters. I love long sweaters. And this particular style, I like where the pockets are at. And because I always wear clothes underneath my sweaters, I don't necessarily need to Yeah, I have this old sweater that I got at Nordstrom's. I think it's a Caslon. I bought that to make a monochromatic outfit. And I just love that look. It's a classic, easy to wear look. No biggie. Anyway, that's something about me. All right, now I gotta go. I've been out here almost an hour. I gotta go visit my mother-in-law. Maybe we'll work in the yard together. It's supposed to get to be like 80 degrees today, so I'm kind of excited about that. I missed y'all. It's been a little while. Feels like, oh, yes, I noticed that I've uploaded a couple videos twice. That's because when I get off from uploading it, I close out my phone. This is what I'm figuring out now. And go on with my day. Well, then when I get on to go check out somebody else's channel, like Vanessa's, like Rose's, like Hey You, oh, and we have a video. We have a sweetie that has his own channel. Oh, dang it. I'm sorry, hon. I forgot your name. I'm old and thin now. But he's got a channel where he does video gaming. But I like to check on them here and there when I can. And so I check my channel just to make sure it uploaded, and then I won't see it, and because I have to delete them off of my phone because I don't use a camera or something to do them, and because I have accidentally deleted them from my camera phone before they uploaded to YouTube, and then I was just like, oh man, that's a bummer. So I won't see it, and I'll go back and upload it again, and then it loads faster for some reason. So I don't know. Sorry about that. I'm not trying to pollute up YouTube. Anyway, I'm too lazy with the channel, I guess. I just do it to connect with y'all. And I'm not trying to impress anybody with my videography. Videography? Something like that. All right. I got to skedaddle. All right. Love you. Mean it. Bye for now.